Okay. People buying all the stuff. Hold up. Y'all calm down, please. Whoops. Well, I was actually going to buy that. I just hit the wrong button. It's fine. We can probably make like 200 or 300 of these boxes now. I believe the kids would say a bananas amount. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Well, guy gave up waiting on me. That's fine. Didn't want to buy anything he was going to offer me anyway. Come on. Oh. Yep. Alright, tonight we'll move the tables even further back. And it actually looks like we need to add more. Surprisingly. I think that's the first time I've seen them all full. Wonder why it's never papaya or mango? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, a bananas amount? Because banana is fun to say. Whereas mango and papaya are not as enjoyable. So is papaya. They love it, papaya. I don't know, who was it? Pink, I think, said it best. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Hey, Blackout, how you doing? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Just waking up? Me too. I am pretty sure I could have just stayed in bed and not moved all day. Which I very rarely ever say. I feel like it's still 3 a.m. yesterday. Absolutely exhausted. We did not get very much XP towards 48. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I cannot stop yawning. Oi. Dude, what do you want? Oh, get out of here. Buy your stuff, get out of my shop. It's very simple. This lady's making a full loop around the store. Come on, lady. Figure out what you're buying. No, I'm not buying your 6-cent grade 1 card. What's wrong with you? You did all of that. You walked around my entire store, pestered me with a 6-cent card, and this is all you're buying. Please never come back. Ever. The epitome of customer service with a smile. Yep. Got no tolerances for the dinguses. You'll be able to install the Pokemon mod now since they did a new update to go back to an older version. So they haven't updated the Pokemon mod, they just put in that way to roll back. Right? I think I'm gonna, at this point, I think I'm gonna save the Pokemon mod for like a second playthrough later on down the road. Got back. Okay. We ripped a bunch of stuff in real life over the weekend, and we got absolutely nothing. It was pretty depressing. I mean, we got a handful of like full arts, which were really cool. The art's great. They weren't really worth much. Didn't pull anything, you know, of great value. Still, can't complain too much. We got to open some packs, have some fun, all that jazz. You might put your $114,000 card out for sale to see if someone buys it. I can't wait till we pull something like that. I mean, in this game. In real life too, that would be amazing. But I don't think the cards that are worth that much in real life are cards that were only printed for like special occasions and only like 200 of them. I was reading about was it an Umbreon card that was given out to, it's a Japanese card, was given out to only like 200 people or something like that had earned some crazy amount of points in one of their points programs. And 2 of them now have sold for $180,000. Which is wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, I need to stop running around my shop mindlessly here. Boxes of those since we're down to 1. Okay, grab one of you, one of you. Go ahead and say it, bananas. It is bananas. Wild bananas, even. You've got that first edition Venusaur from Jungle IRL. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good chunk of money. We have nothing of the sort. I think our most expensive card, which is continually dropping in price, is also a Venusaur, but it's only worth like, I don't know, 150 bucks now. Oh, Pokemon, you know, a few people told us that there was rumor Pokemon was going to flood the market, and it kind of seems like they're doing that. They're already discussing a new expansion, or a new, new card drop expansion, whatever. I don't know the proper terminology. It might go up for pre-order within the next like week, and people haven't even gotten their stuff from this last expansion, which is crazy. And then you've got special celebration boxes that are also going to come out at the same time as this new set. So it's going to be crazy. I mean, I went to Sam's yesterday to try and catch a drop, and like I got there super early, and there was no reason. Like there was so much product, and there was not a massive line. So I did get a good chuckle out of all the seeing all the pictures of the scalpers who were upset that they couldn't buy more than 2 boxes. You have a lot of cards from the 90s? Yeah. Got a buddy that still has a bunch of his. Some of them are in rough shape, but they're still probably worth quite a bit of money. I'm trying to get him to go look and see, get them appraised or whatever, because he could use the extra cash. But he may also just keep them and give them to his son. His son is super into Pokemon too, so. But I have 15 members. Yeah, exactly. Morning, Poke DJ. How are you? Great. Like, how do you even sign up for 15 memberships? That's what baffles me. Like, you have to use your. I guess you just sign it up under different emails, huh? Now that I think about it, still crazy. I was cracking up because our Sam's Club was actually calling people out on trying to use the same, just pass their card back to like a son or a daughter or whatever. They were calling them out. They're like, hang on, let me see your receipt. Let me scan your card. I want to make sure this is not the same card, the same membership. It's going. Hey, I'm slowly waking up this morning. I feel like the last 2 weeks have just been a giant vortex. Wild. But yeah, I mean, we got our hands on quite a bit of product the last week and a half or so, which has been great. It's been fun to open. And we actually started recording our pack openings, and I think we're gonna do a little, pack ripping channel on YouTube for funsies. My wife and I. So, well, I don't think we are gonna do it. No coffee. No, so I try to do coffee only on the days that I exercise, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. Because for medical reasons, I can't have caffeine every day. I really shouldn't have caffeine at all, for what I had, but I've got a special type of coffee that doesn't hit nearly as hard and doesn't have nearly as high caffeine content. But yeah. On the days I don't have the caffeine, I just kind of have to rough it and wake up the hard way. Yeah, I managed to get lucky at the Best Buy drops last Friday. At the release, I was the last person in line to get a UPC, which I didn't think there was any chance of me getting one. So I was pretty pumped about that. And that box, all the stuff in it is it's so good. It's so good. The playmat and everything. Such a cool box. So we got a good amount there, and then we got I got a couple of the boxes from Sam's yesterday. Which we ripped one last night, and before we did it, I'd been seeing, the pull rates are horrendous. That's what I'd been seeing all over the place. Our pull rate out of the first box we opened was not great. I think we got one full art Poliwhirl out of those 151 tins. I mean, it was our first time opening 151, so it was exciting. We didn't know what to expect. I have no idea what's worth anything in 151. But yeah, the pull rates were kind of crap. We actually had really bad pull rates out of all the Phantasmal Flame stuff too, which kind of stunk. I was kind of hoping to get a couple Mega Lopunny EX out of there just for use to play with. And we didn't get a single one out of like 40 packs. If you open any UPCs, you're doing it for the promo. Yeah, 100%. And the promo is super cool. Super, super cool. I think we got, and I'm no good judge of this yet, but I think we got a fairly centered one. So that was kind of cool. Booster bundles and booster boxes are the way to go. Yeah, I would really like to get, especially for the pack opening channel, I'd really like to get my hands on a booster box, but we may have to wait for this new set. We can pre-order a booster box for the new set, maybe the first time we ever get our hands on one. One of our local shops actually got in trouble for letting a bunch of scalpers pre-order massive amounts through them. I'm kind of hoping that we'll have a chance on this next set. Booster bundles and boxes are the best way to go for Phantasmal. You get tons of 10s when you grade for your community. You can take a look and let us know. Yeah, that'd be great. I'll have to... I have to, this weekend, I'm going to have to sit down and sort through all of our stuff because we just kind of like piled it all together and I just haven't had time to sort it out, slot stuff in binders and whatnot. So I'll have to find it again. I think we put it right back in the UPC, but it could be wrong. We might have, I don't know. So this is a good question for you, Poke DJ. Is it better to leave the promos in the wrapping, or is it better to open that wrapping and put them in a sleeve and a hardcover case or whatever? Because I thought I saw somebody say somewhere that they're worth more if they're in the wrapping, and then I've seen other people say no, just put them straight in a sleeve. So pull here. Another God Pack. Okay. These machines pull God Packs left and right. Open, put in a sleeve and a top loader. Okay. That's what I kind of thought, because it seemed really weird to me to leave it in the plastic, but... We actually have an error card promo from... What did we get that in? Where did that come in? There was something we opened, and the promo has a crimp across the top of it. If you leave it closed in the wrap, you need a semi-rigid to protect it. Don't put it in a top loader. Closed has overall more value. Okay. But if you really want to protect it, sleeve it and top load it. Gotcha. Okay. I think I would feel better with it sleeved in a top loader rather than... I don't like the plastic feels really... I don't know, I feel like it's just going to get damaged staying in the plastic. It makes me anxious. The plastic could scratch the foil. Yeah, that's true. That's true, it could. Definitely gonna have a lot of sorting and sleeving and adding things to... Okay, that's creepy. We just saw some eyeballs. That just... thought process gone. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, adding... I'm gonna have to sit down and add a bunch of stuff to binders and whatnot. For sure. This weekend. Mega Dream is looking really cool, though. Lots of cool stuff so far. And this will be our first time getting, well, I say getting, if we can get one of the anniversary box things. Those look pretty cool. You have a bin full of closed promos. As long as you don't put it somewhere it'll bend, you're good. You just graded some promos from that bin and got some 10s? Nice. So do you, when you send them in for grading, do you send them in with the plastic? And they grade them that way? Does the, this may be a dumb question, does the state of the plastic wrap affect the grade, or are they strictly all about the card and the plastic? I mean, I'm assuming the plastic can just be flattened out, right? So it doesn't really matter as long as it's not damaged. I might find like a really thick, heavy book of ours and just start putting the plastic wrapped promos in between the pages or something. Keep them nice and flat. You can grade them closed, but they grade the plastic too. Oh. Okay. Man, how do you grade plastic? That just seems silly. Plus it looks cleaner without the plastic. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, I was trying to imagine what it would look like inside of a, you know, one of those graded slabs with the plastic on. It would just look weird to me. Cool though. Maybe I'll just rip all of ours out of the plastic then. Just sleeve them up and top load them. I would feel better. They're much less likely to be damaged that way, I feel like. Especially if we have to move stuff around or whatever, or I forget, you know, like I said, put them in a book or something to keep them flat, and then I forget they're in there. And well, yeah, we opened that Armor Rouge box last night. It came with that cool Ultra Pro like magnetic case thing. That was pretty cool. You're a promo collector, so you love to see them close. Yeah, I'm realizing I should have gone to like Barnes & Noble and a couple other places to get the other promos for the Phantasmal release. But I didn't even know there were other ones until like super late in the day, and at that point I was just so exhausted. Just kind of shrugged my shoulders, but one of them was a GameStop promo, and I wasn't about to set foot in a GameStop, so you do pay extra if they're closed. Oh, you know what I forgot to do yesterday? I forgot to move all of our chairs and buy more tables. Oops.